Okay guys, so pag-usapan naman natin yung candlesticks and ito napaka-importante sa ating forex journey. So kung marunong ka magbasa ng candlesticks, yung mas malalaman mo, mas maiintindihan mo kung saan ba talaga papunta yung direksyon ng asset na sinusundan mo or tinitrade mo. So ito pakita natin kung paano siya ginagamit. Okay, so nandito tayo sa ating trading view and let's see itong mga assets natin and we'll explain kung para saan nga ba itong mga ating candlesticks. Alright, so bawat candlesticks it differs, kung makikita nyo depende yan sa time frame. So dito nyo makikita yan time frame yan. So naka 1 minute time frame tayo. Kapag ginawa natin 4 hour time frame yan, mag-iiba yan. Okay, yan. So lawad na natin and yun nga, it's a different time frame now. 4 hour time frame. So ibig sabihin bawat kandila is a 4 hour action, no? So kapag nag-iba ka ng time frame, mag-iiba yung mga itsura ng mga candlesticks na yan. Kasi bawat galaw naman nun, kung let's say for example, pumunta ka ng 15 minute, kada kandila, 15 minute yun. So yung taas baba, during those 15 minute, or in this case, 4 hour, ang taas baba ng 4 hour time frame na to, doon magre-reflect yung mga candlestick na yan. So, let's say ito, within 4 hour time frame, the recent one, so it opened at 93.394. Yan. It opened kasi it came from this candle na nagtapos siya dito, then it opened. So it went down. The bears tried to pull it down. Yan, pero naibalik yan agad-agad, no? Naibalik siya sa taas. Then umakyat siya as high as 93.652 only to go back down to 93.542. So ibig sabihin merong tug of war dito. Ayan, so as compared to this one, ayan, so medyo mas malinaw tong kandila na to, no? So nag-open siya at 93.220 and then it went down to as low as 92.640 and it went back up a bit at 92.711. Ayan. So itong kandila na to, no, yung pula. Ayan. So ganun yung pagbasa dyan, no? Yung pagbasa sa mga kandila na yan. And importante ba talaga yung bawat galaw ng kandila? So masabi ko yes, but it should be yung mismong pattern niya, no? And kung saan naglaland yung mga specific na pattern na candlestick, I mean. Okay? So let's say ito, itong candlesticks na to, colored green, no? Ibig sabihin bullish, no? So as you can see, pataas naman and nagsunod-sunod siya, no? Nagsunod-sunod siya. And ang maganda doon, nagkaroon nga siya ng trend pataas, no? So ibig sabihin, itong tatlong kandila na to, nag-create siya ng momentum, yung mga candles na yan. And coming from the inverse hammer, nagkaroon ng bullish engulfing candlestick. Yan. So yan yung confirmation mo. And what you can do from this is that you can make an entry from here. This is an aggressive take, okay? So merong iba't ibang take dyan, ha? Pwede kayong mag-take sa mismong candlestick action or with the price, with the structure itself. Okay, so but since we are talking about candlestick here, you can go long here after this bullish, no? Bullish engulfing. Yan. So pag hintayin nyo mag-close yan. So this one is an indecision and This one confirms that nakapag-decide sila kung saang direction sila pupunta. Okay? So you can take your position here. Yan. SL mo. Okay, tagalin mo natin to. SL mo, of course. Okay. You can go below and then look for the immediate resistance, no? So make sure that you have at least 1:1 risk to reward ratio at all times. Yan. Another entry na pwede nating gawin, no, is that nagkaroon na siya ng 3 candles na to, no, momentum. Ito, no, momentum yan, no. What you can do is that you can take a long position here kapag nabasag niya itong resistance na to. Yan. So dito sa malaking kandila, no. So after the third candle, it's a confirmed reversal, no. And there's a resistance here. Yan. So what you can do is that you can put your SL below here, and then you look for your targets. Okay. There. Okay, it's gonna give you 1:1.7 risk to reward ratio. Okay, so nagmamatter ba kung saan nakalagay yung mga candlesticks? Of course, with that inverse hammer, no, nandito siya sa support line, and it has been defended by the bulls for quite some time. And 4 hours yan, no, medyo mabigat na ano na yan, no. So every time that it lands here, umaakyat siya, talagang bumabawi siya. And by the time na nagkaroon na nga ng breakout at that level, that's the time for our entry na. Yan. Okay, so that momentum candles na pinakita natin kanina, confluence din yan na napunta siya dito or nandito siya sa support area. Ayan, so it's another confluence, support and resistance, na kapag may nakita kang momentum candles on support and resistance areas, mas malaki yung chance niya or mas malaki yung probability that it will go on that certain direction. Okay, so especially on this bounce, on this reversal, yan, successful yung pag-breakout niya. Okay. So paano naman kapag bears, no, bearish? Okay, so this again is a 4-hour time frame, and so you can see here, ayan, may nakita tayong doji, no. Doji ang tawag dyan. Kapag flat lang, no? Flat yung body and meron siyang wicks, no? Yung tinatawag, yung mga buntot. Ayan, mga buntot yung mga yan tawag dyan. Ayan. So, that wicks, ibig sabihin, is an indecision, no? Indecisive. And where is it right now? Yung indecision na yan. It's in the yeah. Of course, you will need to have mga trend lines, no, or mga confluences nyo. Yan, so we can check here. Yan. Yan. Resistance area naman siya, no? And what is that resistance area? Okay? So, dito, sa area na to, sa resistance level, 3 times na siyang hinihit, no? And there's this one time na nahit niya na yung resistance area na yan, and then it went down, only to go back up again and again. So, it formed a head and shoulder pattern. Ayan, nag-head and shoulder pattern na siya. So, it makes sense that this doji, kapag na-confirm niya ito, kapag nagkaroon siya ng bearish engulfing pattern or bearish engulfing candlestick, it will go on reverse. Okay? So, nag-create pa siya ng consolidation dito, and it hit another time sa resistance area natin. And again, this is not a specific price or specific level. It's more like a zone. Alright? So, as you can see, box yung nilagay natin kasi it's a zone and it's not a definite price area or price level. So, ayan, it ranges from 94.4 to 94.9. Ayan. So, ngayon, kung nabasag nyo na yan, nagkaroon na ng bearish engulfing candlestick. And dito, nagkaroon ulit siya ng panibagong bearish candles. Ayan, sunod-sunod, no? Nagkaroon na rin ng momentum. Ayan. So, that's the time that we can go short. Okay. So, where do we put our short? So, dito tayo maglalagay sa pag-break niya. Nag-break siya, huwag muna tayo maglagay dyan, huwag tayong mabot sa price. Wait for pullback or a rally, we can put it here. Okay, so this is our entry. So the previous support became a resistance. Then we can put our stop loss there at the top of that candle. Yun sa breakout candle na yan. And then we can target the immediate support level. So this is the immediate support level, no? This one. Okay, so it's gonna give us 2.78 risk to reward ratio. So malaki, doble, no? So kumbaga nagtaya ka ng piso, you will get 2.70. All right? If your analysis is correct. So those are the candlesticks, no? The basic candlesticks, the doji, the engulfing candlesticks, the bullish and the bearish engulfing. So those are the confirmation candles. As long as it followed some indecision candles and it landed, and it's within the resistance or the support and resistance areas, it will, or it may have a possibility, a probability that it will go on reverse. And that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And again, I want to invite you to our Telegram community, where we provide trade ideas, or we give trade ideas, trade signals for free. And we also do weekly webinars, and we can also do one-on-one coaching there. So I hope to see you there.